Alright guys, you're looking at a feed of a California car chase that took place earlier today. For those of you familiar with Southern California, this is the 101 freeway right now, and the suspect has just exited Coldwater Canyon. That exit off the 101 freeway. Hello everyone, I am showing you guys this chase in case you guys missed it earlier. We had streamed it live on our Facebook page. Right here the vehicle then turns right onto Coldwater, enters a Chevron gas station, then turns right on Riverside. He's in the Sherman Oaks Studio City area. If you guys have any questions, you can tweet me at SamiaFox10, and we're going to continue to show you this chase. Again, guys, this vehicle is being pursued in Southern California. This is the San Fernando Valley, the Sherman Oaks Studio City area. I'll give you a specific street in just a moment. I am monitoring it for you as well. Stand by. This is my old neighborhood in Los Angeles. I'm very familiar with the area. Let's see where this Explorer will turn next. Again, if you guys want to join in on the commentary, you can tweet me at SamiaFox10. It looks like he just made a right on Fulton Avenue. This is actually the street that I used to live on, which is interesting. He is going northbound on Fulton Avenue, approaching the 101 freeway and Riverside Drive. There is no 101 on-ramp on Fulton Avenue, so he will be just continuing to drive north there on the right-hand side. Once you see a pool on the right-hand side, that was my old apartment. I know I'm probably not supposed to give you guys this information live on air, but it amuses me, so thought I'd tell you. There it is. That's the apartment. Oops, I'm blocking it. Okay, now it's going under the 101 overpass, approaching Riverside Drive. To the left of the Explorer is a Rite Aid shopping center. There was a Blockbuster right there. The vehicle is continuing to be pursued, traveling northbound on Fulton. If you guys want to join in the conversation, you can tweet me at ZombiaFox10. The vehicle now making a right turn on Magnolia. Again, this is the Sherman Oaks area, but as it travels eastbound, it will enter the Studio City area. Now, this is all technically part of Los Angeles. Los Angeles is broken into little mini, I don't want to say cities because it's all under the same mayor, LA Mayor Eric Garcetti, but little regions within Los Angeles. It looks like it is entering the Studio City Valley Village area specifically. Now, as this car continues to travel eastbound, it will be approaching Whitsett Avenue, and then it'll pass Whitsett and eventually hit Coldwater. Now, right there on the left-hand side of your screen is a grocery shopping center. There's a 76 gas station. There's a ton of construction actually right there on Magnolia. Alright guys, it looks like the car is now traveling southbound. Again, either it's Whitsett Avenue or Coldwater Avenue. Either way, it's that Studio City Valley Village area. The vehicle is traveling southbound toward Ventura Boulevard, which is a main corridor, major thoroughfare in the San Fernando Valley. You're looking at the SUV right now. Police are pursuing it. Again, vehicle traveling southbound in the Valley Village Studio City area. Alright guys, now the vehicle has made a right-hand turn on Riverside Drive. There was a Whole Foods right there. That is the Sherman Oaks area. It is traveling westbound now, so the vehicle driving westbound on Riverside Drive towards the 405 freeway. It's currently approaching Fulton Avenue. After Fulton, the direction of Fulton is also the same direction as Woodman Avenue, Van Nuys, and the 405 freeway, for those of you familiar with Southern California. He currently has now transitioned from Studio City to Sherman Oaks. He is basically driving in the same area for the most part, traveling on streets that he previously traveled on, not really straying from this part of the San Fernando Valley. Looks like he's crossing Fulton now. On the right-hand side of the screen, that is actually a Rite Aid parking lot. There is a Starbucks there, an El Pollo Loco right there. Looks like he just passed El Pollo Loco. There's an apartment complex, a series of apartment complexes and homes on the north side of the street, which is to the right of the vehicle. Again, the police are pursuing this red Ford Explorer. This Ford Explorer is now approaching Woodman Avenue. Again, he's traveling westbound on Riverside now. Once you cross Woodman Avenue, there's actually a shopping center in the area, a shopping mall, a Westfield mall, specifically the Sherman Oaks Fashion Square Mall. You continue going straight on the northbound side of the street, on the screen to the right are doctor's offices. On the left-hand side of the screen, southbound, that's actually the mall right there. Has a Macy's, a Bloomingdale's, lots of major shops right there in this area. You can see on the bottom portion of your screen that there's some buildings there. That is the mall. It extends from one street to the next major street. The next light that is coming up, that's where the mall ends. Now the question is, will he continue to go straight or will he turn once he approaches? Looks like he's going to go ahead and make a left turn right here. Yes, he's made a left turn. This is Hazeltine. Now he's traveling southbound on Hazeltine. You can see the mall on the right-hand portion of your screen. There's that Bloomingdale's. Again, he's traveling southbound, right underneath, going underneath that overpass, that 101 freeway overpass, traveling southbound on Hazeltine. And it looks like the Explorer has now made a right turn. So we know that he was traveling southbound on Hazeltine. Looks like he's made a right on, I believe that's Moore Park. It's safe to say that that is Moore Park Boulevard. Traveling westbound on Moore Park. There's a gas station on the left-hand side of the vehicle. Now he's approaching a major shopping center area. There is an In-N-Out right there. There you can see the red awnings right there. That is the In-N-Out right there. He is making a right turn on Van Nuys. Looks like he is traveling northbound now on Van Nuys towards the 101 freeway once again. He is now in the Sherman Oaks Van Nuys area border. Van Nuys is a major street in Southern California. There will be a freeway on-ramp here. The question is, will he be getting onto that freeway? If he does, he would be getting onto the 101 freeway. The question is whether he's going 101 north or south. So again, he's traveling northbound right now on Van Nuys. Let's see, it looks like he is not, or is he? Yep, looks like he is making that left turn and is getting on the 101 freeway. So looks like the suspect has now gotten onto the 101 northbound freeway, also described as the 101 westbound freeway. Now, in just a mile or so, mile and a half, he will be approaching the 405 exit. The question is, will the suspect get onto the 405 freeway? Will he switch freeways? At this point, he is just about to approach the Sepulveda exit. You'll have the Sepulveda exit, and then you have the 405 north and southbound exits. Will he stay on the 101? We will see. Again, guys, Samia here. I'm giving you play-by-play coverage of this police chase in Los Angeles, watching the red Ford Explorer who is evading police right now. Police have been pursuing him for quite a while. Looks like the Explorer has opted to get on the 405 northbound freeway. Now, it's interesting to me that the Ford Explorer got on the 405 freeway because Fridays, traffic is typically a mess on the 405 northbound, especially after 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. I think the 405 northbound between, honestly, noon and 8 p.m. is awful. If you're traveling north from Los Angeles, you really want to start your trip before noon on Friday. So I'm somewhat surprised to see that traffic is relatively light on the 405 northbound, especially at this time. But looks like the traffic is working in the suspect's favor. But looks like the suspect doesn't want to stay on the 405 for too long because he is now exiting the freeway. It looks like he has exited Burbank Boulevard. He is exiting off the 405. He is now in the city of Van Nuys, or well, the area of Van Nuys. Again, all of these towns, Van Nuys, Studio City, Sherman Oaks, they're all technically part of Los Angeles. So that is what we know right now. All right, guys. Now it looks like he made a right turn on Burbank, and now he's made an immediate right turn on on Sepulveda, rather. That boulevard, that street is now Sepulveda. He is going southbound on Sepulveda in the Van Nuys area, going south toward Ventura Boulevard. The question is, will the suspect get on the freeway? Will he turn on another side street? Will he go all the way down to Ventura Boulevard? That is the question. We will wait and see. And the suspect makes a left turn. Now the question is, what street was that he made a left turn on? My guess would be Magnolia, perhaps, because it looks like he did not go underneath the 101 overpass. So he is still north of the 101 at this point. So I'm going to make an educated guess and say that he made a left on Magnolia. The alternative would be Riverside, but Riverside does not go all the way to Sepulveda Boulevard. So using personal first-hand logic, I'm going to safely assume that he's traveling eastbound on Magnolia. Now, this vehicle is traveling at a rapid rate. Now, keep in mind, this isn't Magnolia as a street is not a major street in Los Angeles. The speed limit on this street is probably 45 miles per hour max. Wow, you can see that person just threw something at the vehicle. It's interesting watching this pursuit as the vehicle travels eastbound on Magnolia, leaving the Van Nuys area, entering the Sherman Oaks area once again. I believe there's a post office right in this area as well. Again, we do not know what the suspect is wanted for, but he is being pursued. And now the suspect making a left turn. Was that Moore Park that he was traveling on or Magnolia? That is the question. Either way, the suspect is now traveling southbound in the Sherman Oaks area. The specific street, it's hard for me to tell from this angle. It could perhaps be Kester. I'm going to need the chopper to zoom out to give you guys a more accurate assessment of the situation. I can confirm, however, that he is in the Sherman Oaks area and he's traveling southbound toward Ventura Boulevard. Now he has made a left turn. Which means he is traveling eastbound in Sherman Oaks in the direction toward Studio City. Again, if you guys want to tweet me any comments, you can. My Twitter handle is on the screen, SalmiaFox10. There is that U.S. Bank building. He's now he's made a left turn now. He is traveling northbound. Looks like that U.S. Bank building that he just passed was on Riverside Drive. Specifically, Riverside and Woodman. Now it looks like he has entered a residential area. A residential area of Sherman Oaks. And now the vehicle is traveling, I believe, southbound once again. Traveling southbound. Turning into a parking structure. It looks like the suspect has now entered the parking structure of the Sherman Oaks Fashion Square Mall. This is the mall that we had pointed out earlier in the chase. Again, there's a Bloomingdale's there, a Macy's there. That is a very big parking structure. It's not easy to find a parking spot in that mall, especially on weekends. I guess it depends whether you consider a Friday a weekend, but it's LA where everyone has irregular work schedules. And every day is Saturday for some people in LA. So again, you're looking at aerials of the parking structure, the massive parking structure, the Sherman Oaks Fashion Square Mall. Sometimes music videos are shot there. I think One Direction shot something there. Again, Sherman Oaks, and the freeway that you see at the bottom of your screen, that is the 101 freeway. 101 freeway at the bottom portion of your screen. Oh, looks like he is now just traveling through the parking lot itself. Going through the parking lot. Continuing to evade police. There is a Ross Dress for Less right there. There's also a really big Halloween superstore typically in that shopping center to the right of the SUV. Yep. Now the vehicle is traveling eastbound on Riverside Drive towards Woodman. There's the Bank of America. Looks like it's entering the parking lot. This parking lot has a Bank of America, a Ross Dress for Less. I doubt he's going to make any stops. Probably not going to go shopping or go to the ATM. But he is doing whatever he can to escape police. And that is a very tight parking. I'm still surprised that the police haven't caught him at this point. He's managed to go in and out of parking lots, and he's now turned right on Riverside. Again, continuing to travel eastbound on Riverside. He is in Sherman Oaks. Where will he turn next? That is the question. Looks like he's making a right turn on Woodman. He's going to be traveling southbound on Woodman. There is that Bank of America to the right of the suspect's vehicle. He's now passing the parking lot of the mall. He just passed the 101 freeway, so it looks like he's not getting on the 101 freeway, traveling southbound on Woodman. The question is, when will the suspect surrender? Will he surrender? The SUV continuing to travel southbound on Woodman. Traveling southbound on Woodman. This is Sherman Oaks. Now, Sherman Oaks is in the San Fernando Valley, right in between Van Nuys and Studio City. He has approached the major thoroughfare of Ventura Boulevard. It's a very busy street, Ventura Boulevard. Somehow he doesn't care, leading police on a chase on a Friday afternoon in Los Angeles. Traffic is not light at that time. If you're going to go on a chase, try Sunday mornings when no one's out on the streets. The vehicle is traveling westbound now on Ventura Boulevard. Let's see where he ends up next. He's traveling westbound from Woodman. The next major street that he would then cross would be Van Nuys Boulevard. The question is, will he make it there? Will he turn on a side street? There's a Wells Fargo. Right there is right next to the Wells Fargo is a brand new Ralph's grocery store. Not brand new, it was open a couple years ago, but it's very fancy, I must say. I do recommend going there if you're in the area and looking for groceries. All right, looks like he's making a right turn here. I think that is around Hazeltine or Van Nuys, and now he has stopped. Now the suspect has stopped. It looks like he is surrendering. Yep, hands up. The suspect has given up.